Anthony El Patron Joshua calls for the unification bout by saying the following: let's get undisputed trending. That's what I want. That's what I want bad. I want to get in between Deontay Wilder's Eritrean cheeks real bad. That's what the people want. I want it badly. I came to take over, not to take part. I came to take Wilder's cheeks. Yeah? That's what he did come to be doing. Real talk. Now, it's interesting because in the lead up to the Ruiz fight, obviously Hearn and AJ were keeping it focused on what they was doing. And if I was in AJ's camp now, I mean, you know, I'm in two worlds. I was about to say that I'd just focus on what they're doing. Keep focused, one at a time. Yeah? This whole Wilder and Fury business, way too much energy last time was wasted. And in reality, leave the whole energy stuff to us, man. Meaning like the YouTube, man. We can sit here and talk about it. You got stuff to be doing, in as much as how you should do it is this: put a tweet out. You know what I mean? Don't put no energy into it though. Leave it. You know what I mean? Because they're either going to take it or they don't. But then again, it's only a tweet. Tweet don't use much energy. My point is though, don't be trying to force it. These goofy dudes ain't going to do it anyway. So your best bet is put offers out there. Get Eddie, tell Eddie Hearn, Eddie, once a month send an offer out, and just leave it at that. Every month, in fact, you can make a date. Literally, make it like a little, what do they call it? Make a bit of a joke out of it. Every month, we're gonna send a formal offer to Fury and Wilder, and I'd do it publicly as well. Publicly, I'd post the offer out there. Every month, on the 3rd of every month, we're gonna publicly post an offer out, and just mug them off that way. You know what I mean? Every 3rd of the month, everyone can tune in and laugh at how much, and laugh at Wilder and Fury ducking a fight again. That's what I'll be doing. I think it's a good marketing strategy, if nothing else. And that way, everything's publicly disclosed. Everyone knows what they've been offered, and there's no confusion then. The offers are on the table. If Wilder wants to step up, the offers are there. The offers have been made. That's how it should be. Because otherwise, there's too much he said, she said. No one knows what's really going on. If you say, I'm gonna let the public know once a month we're gonna make an offer, as an example, then there's no confusion. It's clear who's doing what and who's not doing what. When you keep things behind closed doors, that enables the other side to say, "Oh man, we never got no offer. Oh man, we want to fight." Well, you don't want to fight because you ain't sending no offers. So that's how I'd play it from now on. Leave it on Eddie, essentially, because getting your heads, you thinking about it, just don't make it come any closer. And the more that AJ wants it, trust me, the less that Wilder and Fury want it. They don't want none of it. They just don't. They don't want none of it. Look at Wilder. He lost $140 million and he was celebrating. The man's a goof. He's goofy. He's very low IQ. Very ultra low IQ. Ultra low. I'm talking scraping the bottom of the barrel for IQ points. That's what he is. And Fury is not, I don't know, Fury is not much higher, to be fair. People like Hatman say, oh yeah, Fury is one of the smartest fighters I've ever known. He's one of the smartest fighters I've ever known. I'm thinking, if he was that smart, rather than get knocked out by Wilder for £2 million, he could have fought AJ for 20. What's smart about that? And by the way as well, for all we know, if AJ had fought, well, not so much Fury actually, Fury would have got knocked out either way. Even if the AJ that turned up against Ruiz was in there against Fury, Fury gets knocked out. There's no two ways about it, so scrap that. But for Wilder's sake, imagine if AJ had been in the ring against Wilder on June 1st. No doubt, I'm 100% sure pretty much. In fact, I don't know actually, maybe Wilder could have been, with that right uppercut and left hook, that'd have Wilder sleeping for a week, so I'm not sure, but let's be fair now. More likely than not, put Wilder in the ring with AJ on June 1st, he's probably going to lose. So with that in mind, Wilder could be unified champion already, but he's quite happy not to be. So the minute you try and force it, and I actually see what's happened here. I reckon after December 7th happened, AJ came out and said, yeah, we want to. In fact, no, AJ came out initially and said, what did he say? He didn't initially mention it, I don't think. I think he kind of said it in passing, yeah, we'll do the fight, but I'm not really going to say much about it. And that's when Wilder jumped on it. Wilder started talking about, yeah, man, we want the fight. Look, Anthony Joshua didn't mention it. Anthony Joshua doesn't want the fight. That's how, Wilder always does the opposite. When AJ doesn't mention it, as an example, in this whole build-up, AJ and Eddie Hearn have purposely been saying, we're not talking about the unification fight. And all that time, the LDBC have been saying, Wilder's been saying, yeah, man, see, I told y'all, they don't even want to fight. They're not even talking about the fight. That's what they say. And then the minute AJ starts talking about it, they say, oh, man, do you remember back in May? Wilder, oh, man, we got our own things to do, man. We've got a fight deal, man. We're on our own path, man. Do you remember Blue Balls? Blue Balls rang Wilder up. Wilder, would you accept 50-50? Oh, man, we got our own plans, We got, Adam Kalinowski, who was the other goof? Was it Ortiz and Kalinowski? Oh, we got Adam Kalinowski and, Luis Ortiz and, all these goofy people that no one wants to see, Yes, we got our own plans, 50-50. No, that's what he was saying. He didn't want no parts of it. He didn't want no parts of 50-50, no parts of nothing. He just didn't want the fight, and people have forgot that. In the last 6 months of the whole Ruiz stuff going on, people have forgot that Wilder wasn't even bothered about the split. There was no amount of money. Wilder categorically came out and said, there's no amount of money that will have me risking my health against AJ. No amount of split, no amount of nothing. I don't want no parts of Anthony the landlord. That's what I don't be wanting. That's what he came out and said. Don't shoot the messenger, boss man. Do not shoot the messenger. He don't want none of it. Nothing to do with him. At all. And that's what Wilder thrives off of this whole... And I understand why he thrives off of it, because this is how he gets clout. Let's get it right. Wilder was making 500k a show before he started plugging AJ's name. So from his point of view, he likes the whole back and forth. When you say hot, he says cold. When you say up, he says down. When AJ says unification, he says he's busy. Oh, we got other plans. When AJ doesn't say it, oh man, see, AJ isn't mentioning it. AJ doesn't want to fight. He can't win, and that's what he knows what he's doing. He knows, from his point of view, the more he entertains his back and forth, the better for him, because his numbers go up through association, and he doesn't even have to fight you. He's got no intention of fighting you. If he did, he'd be reaching out. You'll know when they want the fight. When they want the fight, they will reach out. They will beg for it. As an example, what do we know? Who do we know is under management with Al Heyman? Andy Ruiz. What did Andy Ruiz do when he wanted the AJ fight? Did he sit there and keep his mouth shut, or did he beg? He begged, and rightly so. That's what you do when there's a clear A side. Once again, as an example, look at Mayweather. Tell me a time Mayweather, who's the bona fide A side like AJ is, show me a time Mayweather had to go begging for a fight. Obviously, early in his career he did, but I'm talking about at the same stage that AJ's at, i.e. a clear A side. Show me a time Mayweather had to go begging to get a fight. Show me it. There ain't one. People come to him, and that's the role AJ needs to adapt. From now on, they'll find, if you wanna make 10 times or 20 times more than you've ever earned, you know where we are. Make yourself known. Look at the Ortiz situation. Ortiz didn't call AJ out. In fact, I think Ortiz kind of mentioned it. AJ sent the offer, $8 million. They bottled it. And that's what I'm saying. You've got to wait for people to come to you. And that's what Andy Ruiz did, to his credit. He came begging with his tail between his legs. Please bless me. Please change my life. Please get on my out of projects. That's what he did. And rightly so, mercifully so, AJ blessed him and upgraded his life. But that's got to be the motto from now on. Don't be chasing these goofs around. Now, of course, put the notion out there, put the idea out there, show your sides clear. But don't be chasing people around and stressing yourself and focusing on that. Because it will be, end of the day, put your faith in the universe, put your faith in God or whatever, and it will end up being what it will be. No amount of thinking or stressing or whatever is going to help. They either will or they won't. If they don't ever, if in the next 10 years they never come and say, we want the fight, then so be it. You were never going to change that. No amount. You can't make someone do something they don't want to do. You can't make Wilder want to be put on his knees, and you can't make one. You can't. You can't make Wilder want to be bent over if he don't want to be bent over. That's what he knows is going to happen. You can't make Wilder have his Eritrean cheeks spread if you don't want his Eritrean cheeks spread. Can you? You don't want him spread. You don't want it. He's already seen. Let's get it right as well. He's already seen how Hearn and AJ did Al Heyman in New York court. Yeah? He already saw how that worked out. He's already seen Al bent over the table. Oh, I'm sorry, Eddie. Please, Eddie. Please don't sue me, Eddie. We've already seen how that one worked out. He saw how his main man, he saw how Al got treated in US court. He don't want none of that, does he? He don't want none of them ones where he's bent over like Al got bent over and Ruiz. We've already seen that. Oh, it's gonna be on my terms. Oh, you know what I mean? We've seen that goofy. We've seen how that one worked out. It didn't work out well for Al or Ruiz, did it? No, it did not. Yeah. And Wilder's, he's got a level of smarts about him. He knows what's not good for him. He knows what is not good for his health. And AJ is one of them things. There's a reason Wilder in his whole career has never fought a puncher. Ever. There's a reason for that. Yeah? And there's a reason why he always sources out people who can't punch. He likes to have the advantage. People say, oh, well, how is Wilder so comfortable? How is he so relaxed? Well, when you're in there with someone who you know can't hurt you, who is 50 million years old, who's never got no power, Fury, Ortiz, it's easy to be confident, isn't it? When you know that it's like going to a fight with a GUN versus a KNIFE. You're gonna be confident, ain't you? If you're the man with a GUN. But anyway, listen. I hope it does happen, the unification. AJ doesn't need to spell it out to people. We know that they want it. They're the ones sending offers. And I suggest, like I mentioned, each period, send an offer out publicly and leave it at that. That's what I'd do. I wouldn't get in the whole back and forth business. That said, to be fair, it might even be good for AJ's brand, but AJ's brand don't need that. All he needs, if he concentrates on himself, these people don't want it. They're weird. The A side don't chase B sides. You know there's something categorically wrong when the A side has to chase down the B side. So yeah, don't be doing that stuff, man. Just keep focused.